Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of In the Coop podcast. We're here for episode 19. As you know, I'm your host, Coop, Big Coop, Robert Cooper, with my co-host here, Christian Meadows, supporter from South Georgia.
You
Yes, sir.
hear me?
You got Seminoles all around, but definitely want to shout out to our OGs and our new
Woo.
subscribers. As y'all know, y'all been
Excuse
rocking with us since, day one when it was, hey, just me and Christian holding it down, man, trying to, get everything moving and going. But it's it's definitely, we're grateful to see just how far we came to, where we are now. And we're now over 6.6 thousand subs. I think we're one subscriber away from hitting 6.7. But definitely want to appreciate everybody, especially not only that we started on the YouTube side with our YouTube family, but now we've also spread it to the TikTok side. As you know, we're live on TikTok, Spotify. Shout out to our Spotify family. And last but not least, our Facebook family. Definitely appreciate everybody because everybody takes a part in this, but we're on the road to 7,000 subs. Yeah, man, we're grateful and we got a big episode planned ahead. Got some questions, got some FSU talk, hot topics. Got a lot of different things going on, but glad to start off the week with y'all. And Christian, man, how you feeling, man?
me. Hey man, feeling good, blessed, blessed. And speaking of family, shout out to the Instagram family.
Yes,
We're now
yes,
over the 1,000 threshold on Instagram.
yes,
So
sir.
if
That's
you ain't
good.
following on Instagram, it ain't nothing to just type in the coop, hit that follow, check out some of the videos we got, man, and hey, keep spreading the word, dog. That's it. That's all we want.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But
That man got the confetti on his
be sure to check out episode 18 from last week and also our special interview with Coach Meach, man. That was a special one. Had some good questions, got some good game for everybody, and definitely excited to see where his journey continued to take him. But it was definitely good to talk with Meach a little bit and get him on the pod, man. As y'all know, he was one of the original guests from when this started off as the NIL.
Shout
Little,
out to Coach
yeah,
Meach, man.
man. Shout out to Coach Meach, but as you know, the In the Coop podcast T-shirts are now ready to order. Like I said, the wait is finally over. You can order your T-shirt today. You got the QR code at the top left of the screen, right above me, if you want to just get to it real quick. And also, they're in the link.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right above you. Get to it real quick.
Come
Whoa.
on, you
Whoa.
got me a break.
Oh.
But
If it was
the
me,
link
we
is
would have
in.
started the whole show, man.
The link is in all social media bios if you can't find it. But we got our hats coming soon. But we definitely appreciate the Seminole family and the In the Coop podcast family for supporting us consistently. Man, we started off with our 10th subscriber celebration. Now we're sitting here um, celebrating the release of our In the Coop podcast T-shirts. Like I said, we'll be rocking them soon. They're coming in, but definitely appreciate everybody and
Yes,
get your
sir.
T-shirts today. If you don't know what it looks like, I can show you before. If you can't click on the QR code right now, we got them all the way from small to 5X. So hey, it don't matter. You can grab you one, get you one. They're ready for you. But on the front, In the Coop podcast with our logo, and on the back is grounded in the game. Because as y'all know,
You
me and
feel me?
Christian D-Lo, we we've been grounded in the game since. Christian, when did you start playing ball?
It's actually a funny story to that. I remember I was, I want to say like, then we had like a 7-8 squad at our rec center.
That's real.
And we would think, because we think we had to split up into like two teams. I was on the Yellow Jackets. And any of my Macon County people watching, they know. They know.
Yeah,
Yellow
if you know,
Jacket.
you know.
You know, you know.
I'm just picking no game. I don't know.
But man, I think we started playing. Back then everything was legal. Bull in the Ring, Oklahoma, all everything.
Everything was legal back then.
Man, with the practice I left, man, I had a crick in my neck. Man, I had to go. Man, I had to rock a whole neck brace for about 2, 3 days at school.
You
I was
got
like, yeah,
rock.
you told my dude, ain't nah. I think it
You
was,
say,
it was third grade. We moved to Ronald Robbins my fourth grade year. Came back to Macon County my fifth grade year. Then I started playing again. So I said like
understood.
2009 when I really started playing. But
But hey, that still hold. We grounded in the game.
hey, man,
So
that's it, dog.
get your t-shirts today. The discount code is in our YouTube community feed for our members. So if you use that discount code, you will get free shipping on your shirt. So get your In the Coop podcast t-shirts today. Also, get your quote today with a Seminole that you can trust. Man, we're grateful that Josh and his team sponsored In the Coop podcast for the month of February. But Josh and his team are the best at what they do, which is protecting and covering what matters most to you, whether it's your home, auto, life, or business insurance. If you're in Florida, Alabama, or Georgia, be sure to give JP a call and get your quote. He also have his website, joshforme.com, along with his number 321-254-8406. You can get your quote today. Definitely a shout out to Josh and his team for sponsoring the Coop Podcast. Christian, we got to move on to the trivia now. D'Lo's not here, so we're not gonna hit him with too much. But I do got to hit you with one just to keep your mind stimulated, moving. Which team had their 34 game winning streak snapped by Texas
Utah Tech.
in
Nah,
2006? Tech probably wouldn't even made by it.
man, let me see.
I know D'Lo was confused last time I put USC up here, but this is for the USC Trojans, not South Carolina.
Because if I'm, wasn't Texas still in the Big 12 still? Big 10 still?
Texas, yeah, they're Big 12.
34
I
games.
think 34 bowl win streak. Because ain't no way this team went 34 games in a row without losing. And if they did, and I learned something new. I'm thinking this might be their bowl streak.
I want to say Ohio State.
It was USC in
Mm.
the Rose Bowl in 2006. But I
I'm,
don't know if that was their 34 game bowl winning streak or 34 game winning streak. Is that 34 games? Golly,
yeah,
USC was on some. I mean, you got to think that was what? That was around Reggie Bush time. So
I think so.
I could believe it.
Yeah,
I could definitely believe it.
yeah.
I'm gonna hit you with a would you rather. Would you rather lose all of your progress right now and start over at 18 years old, or keep everything but never improve?
That's tough. You
Yeah.
talk about everything. I got a wife, my daughter. But as a competitor, you always want to get better and improve.
Yeah.
I can't answer this, man. I can't answer this. Mm.
I'll have to go with man. I'll
I mean, I still have my wife, but I won't have my daughter. Now, if I know everything's still lined up, like my daughter's still gonna be my daughter in the future, that's the only way I'll determine that. But
you
if
never know.
I got to start back over and have a new daughter, I ain't getting rid of my cake. No,
Understood.
I
As I
can't.
said, this
I
is a
can't.
hard one. I might have to say this for D-Lo, man.
Yeah,
But I
that'd
might
be.
have to go with 18, man.
Yeah, man.
I might have to go with 18. But
Now, hold
did
on. Now, if you're not like thinking about like the family aspect, yeah, absolutely, I would definitely start back over at 18. But I
that's
don't
what I
know.
was thinking. Now, a lot of people ask, did you help with recruiting while at FSU? Because I don't know if y'all knew at first. I think teams was paying what $5, $10, $15 for a recruit. if you host them and give them a good time, and of course some money on the side. But Christian, were you in tune with the recruiting? Were you helping with recruiting visits
I
at the
think
time?
I did one time.
You did one. I think I do remember you leaving one time to go help with a recruit.
I think I did do one time. I can't too much remember. The one I do remember. See, I wasn't even. See, I was Florida State, but I wasn't Florida State. I came on my official, and I was here with who I was here with. I was here with some. I think I was here with IB. Will
Oh,
IB
Isaiah
here?
Bolden.
Yeah, I think IB was. I don't know. It was some cats that were here though. I think Zunt was here.
Basically had all the commits come in.
But man, I think we was in the room. It was me, J Dub, Jaden Woodley. It was me, J Dub, and AG Anthony Grant. He was committed to Tennessee. Well, he was committed to Tennessee. Man, me and J Dub. Now that's me and J Dub. We flipped right in the room. I said, "Hey man, come on, dog. I'm the bed lineman in the play. Come on, you want the bed running backs? Come on, man. Let your boy open the hole up for you. We can have dope rocking there saying, I'm talking game to him.
Understood.
Next day, they said, oh, he's Anthony Grant flipped from Tennessee. He's coming to Florida State. I said, yeah, okay.
Imagine
But
that.
like, I don't remember like the actual recruiting one, but like that one, I remember. I remember that.
So that was your official.
Man, it was in the room, brother. I was trying to come, hey, bro, come on, man. It don't get better than Florida State. And I wasn't even a part of the program yet. And I was like, bro, it don't get better than that. Come on, man.
I mean, if you really think about it, I wasn't really. We all know what recruiting is, man. You gotta fake it till you make it. And I wasn't really a guy that could fake it. That's why I didn't really help with uh, recruiting visits much when I first came in. I think I more towards the end of my career, college career. That's when I started helping with recruiting. But nah, early on, I wasn't. I can't even lie to you, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Cause I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't. Hey, man, if you want the real, like if one of my teammates had a recruit and they came by my room or whatever, we gonna keep it real. What you want? I mean, hey,
You just want to know.
yeah, what it is. I mean, I'm gonna give it to you with it like an open book. But other than that, man, shoot, I think the one that kind of steered me away was we was at breakfast. You know, Coach Odell had a recruit in and his family. He said he asked the lady, said when's your birthday? She said, yeah, my birthday is in like the next couple weeks, and towards the end of September. He said, Coop, that's Coop's birthday. Coop's birthday's at the end of September too. As y'all know, my birthday's July 16th. So he's like, right, Coop? I said, yeah, yeah. Yeah. She said, oh my gosh. Yeah, same birthday. Around the same time. I said, I ain't doing this no more. I can't sit here and lie to these people, man. To make these folks feel good. I can't do it. But no, after that, no, if you catch me when you catch me. Like I said, if I'm working out, like just like I do now with the players now. I work out. So if we happen to see each other and let's talk game. I ain't gonna say who I spoke with, but I still talk to some guy. That's just how I am ever since. That's how I look at recruiting. The real. What's the real? But what's the funniest nickname you heard for a teammate? I know in college, and Christian, Odell had a nickname for everybody. But nothing made me laugh more with Brim Brim. Because y'all got to realize, I'm from Georgia. I never fished a day in my life. So when I first came in as a freshman and sophomore, everybody, sometimes Odell's in this good mood. And every time you see Pete, Pete was he was a walk-on defensive tackle. And every time he walked in or it got anywhere near Coach Odell, it would be like, Brim Brim. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's his last name, middle name, whatever. And then they said, and there was this one meeting, they was like, I think Coach Mario Edwards came in there. He said, Brim Brim, you know you dead wrong for letting Coach Odell call you that. And I said, wait, what? I asked Coach Odell, I said, Coach, what's a brim brim? He said, Coop, look it up. A brim is a fish. I looked up a brim fish. Hey, no, man, I've been laughing every time they called him Brim Brim. But no,
Yeah, we
that's
gonna
probably the funniest nickname. But y'all know Coach Odell is full of nicknames. But I know in high school we had a dog called Neckbone. Pause on that, but yeah,
oh, yeah, bro.
that was a weird nickname. But no.
Dang,
Anyone you got?
boy, I ain't gonna lie. I forgot all about Brent Graham, bro.
Huh?
Golly.
Brim Brim, man. That was crazy. I never knew what a Brim Brim was. But when I figured it out, I was late to the party. Everybody was been laughing at that name. I didn't even know it was funny until I realized what it was.
I can't think of nothing else for real.
There's some crazy nicknames, especially if you all play some college ball, high school ball. Y'all know there's nicknames for everybody.
See, like when I was in like school, see, we didn't give each other like funny nicknames. We had like all. See, we just had like nicknames. Oh, hey, when I go to Red Rifle,
Red Rifle.
I go to Red Rifle.
Feel that?
Oh, downtown Brown,
Downtown Brown.
Phenom, Phenom. Oh,
I
they
said
go
that.
Sweet Leg,
Sweet Leg.
Sweet
That's
Leg.
that. That's some country
I
nicknames.
know like Sweet Leg, man.
Big Feet Jones.
That was my boy Jared. Sweet man, Jared ran. He ran like a deer. He was like the epitome. He was like a skinnier Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Like as far like the stride and everything, like he's like a skinnier Derrick Henry. But yeah, Sweet Leg. Yeah, man. Yeah, some
What's the weirdest pregame
purple
routine?
gloves.
Weirdest pregame routine you ever seen a teammate do? I say recently, man, arena football, man. I thought college football was different, man. I seen dude need 3 shots and more to go every game. He's not him without his shots and a little, a little extra in the locker room. He can't do what he do best without it, and he's one of our best receivers. So I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one of the weirdest. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Not in my eye, like in my face. Yeah, I done seen dudes do jumping jacks in a hot, steamy shower with all their pads on. I don't know what it does, but
Nah, yeah, I ain't never seen nothing that
I
weird.
know a lot of people said I was weird because I put a lot of Vaseline on my arms and my jersey, so
Slip,
nobody
slip,
can, so I
slip,
can be
slip.
slippery. So what about you, Chris? You seen any weird
Yeah,
ones?
the craziest I seen is I'm gonna throw up before every game. Got to
I
throw up.
seen that before. That is crazy.
And then I'm throw up. Oh, it's gonna be a bad day for the whole team, the whole everybody. But other than that, man, I ain't seen like no weird stuff. I mean, you seen people listen to certain songs. They got to they got to walk the hallway at this certain time, stuff
Hmm.
like that. But I ain't seen like no weird stuff.
I'm pretty sure I'm not done playing ball, so I'm pretty sure I might have a new answer for you next year. But we want to get to this FSU talk though. Coach Norvell speaks with the media on the. It was a new. I never heard of this show on the ACC network, but it's called Inside Access with inside the ACC basically. But he talked about the front office expansion, when their new roles and new hires that they're getting. He talked about focusing more on the offense and the play calling and the quarterback battle ahead. But to put it in order, first thing we're going to talk about is spoke about the hires of John Garrett and Taylor Edwards. He said this allows him to be more flexible to do necessary things. He said he's been able to be a head coach and a play caller many times in his career, so he feels safe. I mean, comfortable there. So it's not much of a change. But he said college football is changing, so he feels that this allows him to dive 100% in and support the team in different areas. And I agree with him. And I took me. I mean, Christian, me, you, and D'Lo already talked about this, man. When you come off a season like this, 2 seasons in a row, and you know you don't get this many opportunities anywhere else,
Yeah.
and you know your leash is short, you have to do everything possible to get you, you know, what needs to be done. And we know college football is changing yearly. Like it's steady changing ever since I left in 2022. It's changed in 23, 24, 25. It's going to be changing this upcoming year. So this shows me that I'm grateful to have a athletic director like Michael Off, to where he goes all in. He could have. I mean, we all know he could have fired Norvell last year. We would have got a new coach this year, but you're giving the man a chance. You're giving him all the resources he needs. So even if whether he does good or bad, you can't say that. Oh, I didn't give him everything he needed.
Yeah.
So I mean, do you kind of agree with that, Christian?
Yeah. I mean, that's his job, man.
Yeah.
If you want any of your programs to excel, exceed, succeed, you got to put the necessary pieces around them, resources, things of that nature. You got your new facility. Now you start adding on to that personnel. I feel like we got some good players from the portal and from recruiting that can,
That's
so
that's what I was going to ask you. Like, imagine being a college football head coach right now, and knowing just seeing the game change monthly, yearly. Like, I can only imagine. Like, I would probably be hiring this many people too, so I can focus on my job. Man,
yeah.
you do this high school recruiting. You do this transfer portal. Yeah, this. I have many roles,
Hmm.
so I can do what I need to do. Because we all know what Norvell can do, but we got a clear path for him. So,
Yeah.
but he spoke about offense and calling the plays. He said that this is the same scheme that Malzahn and Coach Harris were going to run. Basically the same foundation. I mean, we already talked about this, Christian. Same type of plays, but it's just a
Hmm.
different mindset in the play calls. You know, Norvell
Yeah.
ain't got
That's
the
it.
same type of mindset as Malzahn when it comes. And Malzahn doesn't have the mindset of Norvell when it comes to play calling. But he said that he's excited to call plays again. He said this offense is built for playmakers, and we have many of them. And we all know that. I mean, Christian,
Hmm.
we already went down the list of the players that we expect to shine on this offense next year. But he called the offensive coordinator Tim Harris a rising star in the college football industry. So, hey, he said that. So that'll be something for us to watch in this upcoming season. You know,
Yeah.
for him taking over this offensive coordinator role and with Norvell play calling, we'll see how this meshes. But he said he's a rising star, so it gets me a little excited for this one. And lastly, he spoke on the quarterback battle, Christian. He said he's excited to watch Ashton and Sperry compete. Let's run that back. He said he's excited to watch Ashton and Sperry compete. So I just found out there's only two quarterbacks in this quarterback battle. I guess JUCO
Hey,
quarterback,
man.
he heard what we said. Too small. You got to get a little bigger.
Yeah. You got to. You
The
don't have to.
You got the other quarterback who's on a 1 year deal. Pretty good. So he might be the backup. And then you got the dude O'Neal towards ACL, so he's not going to be ready this season. So he said Ashton is spirit, but he said Daniels came to FSU with expectations. Now I didn't know what he meant by that. I'm assuming he meant like based off how he been playing later in his career, he's expecting to build on it. I just hope he didn't mean that he came to FSU expecting to play. I
Yeah.
don't, and I know he, this is that's why all y'all gotta read between the lines sometimes. I think he meant just his resume so far, just especially how
Yeah.
he's been playing later on in his career, just continuing. He's expecting to build on
And I
that.
like that too because what if it was 3 quarterbacks, 4 quarterbacks, 12 quarterbacks in the quarterback battle? Man, you got to have Sperry in the top just because, like, I mean, like I said, Ashton Daniels is good. Sperry, like I said, Sperry been with you for 2 years, man. Sperry already know your system basically
Yeah,
'cause he was there with you in what? Even though he was he there the 210 season?
yeah. No, last year was his freshman year.
Oh, last year. Oh, you got to
But when he
taste.
came in, he had a lot of spark plays
Yeah,
that you saw him when he got in the game a couple times and we were blowing him out. He looked pretty good for a true freshman.
yeah, man. So I mean, yeah, I just like the fact that you got a guy that is already kind of familiar with your offensive setting. Like I said, you're from Gus's tree, so like I said, as far as schemes, schematics, past concepts and things like that, it's not going to be a too much difference. But just the ideology of play calling, he understands that. So like that kind of gives him the edge in the battle, but he still got to go out there and perform. So
I guess this is how you see how serious Coach Norvell is taking it. He said this is the most important decision to be made for this team in this offseason. And Christian, we've been saying that since the end of last season.
oh, for real.
The next quarterback is crucial to your Florida State career.
Because you got defense, you got playmakers on all three levels. I think offense, you got playmakers. You got. First of all, you got a returning first round receiver who ready.
Yeah.
You got a young offensive line that's pretty stout. You got three running backs that can take the load off of the quarterback if need be.
Yeah.
Cromer, Singleton,
He
Wiseman.
had,
So,
he had a new one from Texas. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. This all the moves that's happening now. There's no excuse why,
mhm.
and y'all gotta realize. I'm gonna talk about that later, um, but yeah, that's about it. Oh, matter of fact, it's not later. It's right now. The fact is, yeah, man, his floor is going to be the ACC championship because
Mhm.
we already got that in 2023. So I think anything below an ACC championship will be underachieving. Am I? Am I wrong to say that, Christian? Because the only reason I say that because we won it in 2023. So we do it again. I mean, that's the floor. We're expecting more than an
Yeah.
ACC championship this year, or is that wrong to say? I think we're rebuilding, or I don't
I
see
ain't
no
gonna say that's
rebuilding.
wrong to say because I mean, especially 'cause if we do win the ACC, more than likely you're gonna be a part of the 12.
Yeah,
So I mean, it just goes in from there. Like it depends on what part of the 12 you're gonna be a part of. If you're gonna be a part of the 12 that's gonna have a bye, or a part of the 12 that's gonna have a home game for the
well,
first round.
let me react this. If if Florida State isn't in the college football playoff next year, is that underachieving to you? If you don't see us in the
It
college football
depends.
playoff
It
next year,
depends on how the season goes. If we go like 9-3, 10-2, and for some reason the committee decide to go with another team, I can deal with that. But if we go 6-6, 7-5,
yeah.
5-7, no.
But Coach Norvell, he spoke with Pete Nakos, said that he's gone to work this offseason, getting back to championship level football at FSU. I mean, like I said, Norvell knows he can't afford another season like 24 and 25. But like I said, every move has been, helping him, and I believe he'll make it happen because we know how much it means to him. So he said every person needs to do better and continue to improve in different areas. So I guess as long as they keep doing that, shoot, they're gonna get everything they're working for. He believes that. He believes it. I'll tell you that. But the only thing about him believing it, as you've seen in 2024 and 2025, you need an army to believe what you're seeing too. Norvell can see it beautifully, but if they can't, it's gonna get ugly.
Yeah.
But anything you want to add on with this before we move on?
No, gotta
We got a
get to it.
leader. We got a leader emerging, man. FSU Football released a mic'd up episode of Tour Duty. And wide receiver Deuce Robinson, man, was leading the pack. Um, brings if this isn't great signs already, because Christian told me that there were game jerseys spotted during this
No, I
trip.
seen practice jersey. It was practice
Oh,
jersey.
okay.
It was practice jerseys. Now I don't know. I may have to go back and look at the clip again, but yes, right now I did see a lot of practice jerseys.
I'm just glad to see a leader emerging.
Yeah.
Because did we even have a mic'd up episode last year? During tour duty? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
But tour duty is meant for the leaders to emerge on the scene. Deuce is the first one. It's no surprise to me because I'm sure Norvell told him that that's what he's expecting out of Deuce coming back to
Mm-hmm.
Florida State. Because not only did you improve on the field, you got the All American, you got all that, but were you a leader on this team? And Christian, me, you, and Diva already said this on the podcast. It didn't look like Deuce was the biggest leader on that team, knowing that he was the biggest playmaker on that team.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure when he wanted to come back, or when Norvell gave him the comeback spiel, I'm pretty sure leadership was a part of that spiel. He has to believe in himself too hard to see what he does. Yeah, that's one. You got to get your army believing in you. That's the biggest thing, man. You got to get your army believing in you, because Christian, as a coach, wouldn't it, it's demoralizing knowing that you couldn't get your army to believe in what you're believing in. Like
Mm-hmm.
offensive line coach, you can see what this offensive line's finna be. They don't see that. They just see, block left, block right. No, man, you got to see the vision.
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna be at the game, and how would your face be on the sideline? God dang, they don't see it. Dang, what I gotta do? That's how Norvell was, man. You got to get your army believing in you.
Yeah.
So, but it's good to see we got a leader coming out, and our special teams coach Adam Shear. He went to his daughter's track meet. She runs for Clemson, but he was introduced to Makai Danzy's speed, and he automatically said that he was starting to find ways to use that speed on special teams. Thank you. Did we even see Danzy on any kickoff return, punt returns? Or was this squirrel white?
I think it was square majority of the year. I think it was.
Yeah, Rock and roll. It's demoralizing, man. That's why and that's why when you go up to him, it's like you can tell like you wouldn't not he was stressing, but you can tell he was thinking like he's trying to find ways to get everybody to see the vision. And with all these moves, especially how tour duty's looking so far, yeah. Oh, and Lucas on, yeah. Shoot, I don't know. Lucas is pretty fast, but did he get hawked in that Alabama game? Yeah, put Danzy back
Yeah,
there.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I
Lucas
saw that
got
clip
hawked.
the other day actually.
Yeah, man. I'll still put Danzy back there. But Danzy probably didn't believe in his speed. He was a freshman. You know how all freshmen don't believe in their skills for real
Yeah.
until he gets to that next year. Like, he knew he was fast, but I'm pretty sure now he knows nobody can mess with him. Last year he was like, I don't know, this safety might can catch me. But hey, Danzy should touch the ball in any way possible. Literally, he should. But, and I actually don't have to question that because guess who's calling the plays? That boy
Yeah.
Norvell, man. You know Norvell gonna put that ball in his. And y'all know in any year Norvell was calling the plays. Did he not try to put the ball in the playmaker's hands? Even when we had Ugalele, he was trying to get that ball to Malik Benson. He just couldn't get it there. He was trying to get it there. Ugalele just couldn't get it there.
Yeah.
24, he was trying to feed his playmakers. 23, he fed his playmakers Keon Coleman, Trey Benson, Jay Trav, Johnny
Pokey.
Wilson. Come on, man. Go down the list. All his playmakers eat. So it's just up to, hey, like Norvell always used to tell us in the locker room, when your number is called, be ready. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't know why people was tripping about him getting the play calling. Every time Christian, man, you see it, man. There was never a point in the time where you was like, why isn't Norvell getting Trey Benson the ball? Why
Yeah.
isn't Norvell getting Keon Coleman the ball? Why isn't Johnny Wilson getting it? Man, they were getting that ball, and they were. Why isn't Jay Trav running? Shoot, come on, man, the man been running. We got plays for him to run. Pop up jump pass. Come on now.
You gonna run what it ain't called.
That's what I'm saying.
Man coverage? See? All right.
Oh
I
man, but
would
that's what I
never
was saying.
I would never run man against a mobile quarterback. It's just something for all defensive coaches to
What's
I
going
can
on,
have,
OG Ronos? But yeah, I'm with you, Christian. I'm with you. The 23, he tried hard to mix it around because he has so many playmakers, and I can
Yeah,
only
it
imagine.
was too many dudes on that team, bro. It was too many.
Just imagine our offenses: Trey B, J. Trail, Micah. But I'm just saying that to say this: look at the playmakers on this offense. How can you not use Chroma, Sam, Wisner, Sperry if he plays? Because we know what he's like. Ashton
Yeah.
Daniels, you know he's a dual threat guy. Deuce, you got an All American over there. Wait a minute, you got a track star slot receiver who can also maybe get the other outside position. Didn't you just get another receiver in it? Like, come on, man. He got some hogs up front training. I follow Lil Otto's social media page.
Although
I
I
see
like
they,
Otto, man.
yeah, I
I
see
be
they getting
seeing.
in some work. So
So,
I'm glad to see that. But other than that, I just need them to put it all together, man. I just need the people to believe. So every time I go over there to Doak, I try to give my game as best as I can, man. And believe in Coach Norvell, because when you do, look at what happens. Just look. When you don't believe in him, when you go against it, look at what happens. 2024, 2025. That's what you get. But that's all I'm gonna say about it, bro.
yeah.
Expected spring practice dates for FSU football. Like I said, spring ball isn't the final look of things, but it is a start, not for them, but mainly for media and the fans to kind of see what we're working with. As we all know, they already know what they're working with through tour duty and those practices. But spring practice is expected to start on March 9th. Um, as you know, you get a day off. As y'all know, spring practice you get a day off before in each practice. So March 9th, March 11th, 13th, spring break. But you got pro day coming in on March 27th on a Friday. Then after that, they're going to finish off in April all the way to the 15th. They got two scrimmages, one on the 4th and one on the other one on the 11th. So those are going to be some key days. Looks like April is going to be a key month to figuring out what we're working with at the start of everything. But yeah, all practices are scheduled for early mornings. The scrimmages are starting in early afternoons. This is first look of many position battles. I'm pretty sure the quarterback position is not the only position that's up for grabs. I mean, we just named 3 running backs. I don't even know which one to start.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Chroma?
I ain't gonna lie, to be honest with you, bro. Sometimes you had your sure enough guys, or you know he's gonna be a starter. You know he.
Yeah,
Boy, every position up for grabs. Now.
that's what I'm saying. Offensive line up for grabs. Receive or deuce position not up for grabs.
Well, yeah,
Danzy good.
every other receiver position except wide receiver one
And
is is
2.
free, is free game.
You think Danzy solidified or not yet? I mean, he had a lot of big plays
Man,
last year.
Danza can be 2, Danza can be 3, Danza can be flex, Danza can be wishbone.
He's a
Danza
true
can,
ATH, man.
like, but he can line up at quarterback and run wildcat, something. Man, all right.
D line and linebacker position worries me. Now, with OG coming back, I think that's pretty. I think that's a good sign.
Like,
You got an OG, not just speaking of OG, but you got one of the guys who've been under Norvell longer than anybody, still in that program,
mm-hmm.
knows the intensity of how Florida State defense should be. I don't
Yeah.
know what happened last year, maybe battling through injuries and things like that. But
Yeah, I was
you
just
got
gonna say,
him.
like, bro, I don't even think he. Now, I was just gonna say, I don't even think Buddy reached his full potential here.
Exactly. I don't
That's
even
what
think we've seen Omar Graham play his best
I
ball
like Omar, bro.
consistently.
I like Omar.
And then Christian, you missed it, but we
Nick,
had to flip the Ole Miss linebacker. So those 2 linebackers, I'm more now. If you want to talk about the linebackers position, I'm more nervous about. Well, not nervous. I'm interested to see how our hybrid linebackers are working. Like the ones who the jack put the hand in the dirt and also can drop back and cover. I want to see how they work because that's key. That's crucial.
I like the front. You got your
And
twins,
speaking
right?
of that, Chris, let me tell you something. I just saw something on what's going on, OG Vontae. Yeah, the jack. Those hybrid positions. Those are very crucial in this defense.
Yeah.
And the nose guard. What? God, DBs, those position battles are going to be interesting.
If Kevin Wynn come back like I think he coming back, he gonna be all right. He
Yeah.
gonna be all right. I hope so.
But you really gotta, yeah, man. This is going to be
You got to
interesting
see him
overall.
though.
D line, I'm not worried about the D line as much, especially interior. But how would I define it? Really, is just somebody who can, mainly your outside linebacker, who can defend the pass and also set the edge well enough in the run. And basically, that's what James was last year for us. So, and speaking of James Williams, I saw a tweet today. They said the Desir twins went live, and somebody posted a comment saying, "I'm glad that cancer James Williams is gone." And one of the twins replied and said, "Yeah, he up out of here." I knew it, Christian. We called it, man. I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying, and I'm with you, Reynolds. We're gonna have. That's why I'm interested to see what spring practice will look like. Because if you really think about it, we're athletic on defense.
Yeah.
We got some athletic guys on defense. I, shoot, the only one that's not gonna be Kevin Wynn, because he's gonna be strictly one position at nose tackle.
Yeah.
Other than that, everybody out there athletic as a mug. McCray can play all through the D line. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Cause yeah, we'll see. But see, the ACC schedules are finalized. Oh no, you good? I'm with you, rocking no man. You an OG just like what? You've been rocking with us since the beginning, man. You can keep going. But death is an issue. Appreciate you, man. All love as always, but I just can't wait to see how that defense gonna look overall. But
Yeah.
I don't think
And now that you got a year under your belt in this defense, now you know what your reads look like. You know positioning and
you
like
got some.
all that stuff matters. Gap control. All this stuff matters on defense. So
You got so many athletic guys. I don't think depth would really be a problem. That's why I say I gotta wait till spring practice, what that looks like. Because if you got a guy like McCray who can play the nose and then come out and play the end and then come
now
out and
this,
play this way.
this ain't no tea to this one war today, man. This high quality H2O today. Yeah.
What's going on, Tim? Hope all is well, my man.
Yeah,
One
rock
second, I
no.
have some
Yeah,
tea.
man. Hey, we actually down, man. We 304 now. Hey,
Oh yeah, tell you, Christian, they see it, dog.
hey,
Salute to you.
you 304 now, baby.
That boy, I see you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But no, it's
Hey, I wish I had that playing weight when I was in college. I don't know why I couldn't get down. 330 was it, man.
but yeah, when you got guys who can play all through the D line, like we don't have no guys that's set in one position except Kevin Wynn.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can move any of these D linemen around.
And if Kevin Wynn can mess around to show us, hey, boy, come on. I can get out here and contain too now.
That's even better.
Boy, you cooking with something. Bro. You're cooking with something.
All right. But the ACC decided that these schools will play only 8 conference games. That's Boston College, Clemson, Florida State, Georgia Tech, North Carolina in 2026, this upcoming year. Clemson in 2027 and 2028. Georgia Tech in 2029 and 2020. Well, actually 2031. Syracuse in 2030 and FSU in 2032. They also stated that teams will play 10 Power 4 opponents annually. More flexibility in scheduling. Basically, you get an extra non-conference slot. So we get an extra game to either put, UGA, a big teams to mainly to help us get some, help build that resume up. So I think that's a good thing for us. This I don't think it'll probably stick because I thought the FSU was leaving the ACC soon.
Yeah, and then I always thought I thought everybody always had 8 conference games. So, I mean, you got a 12 game season. You always had 4 non-conference, 8 conference.
But I guess no, some will play 9. Like some will get that extra. Christian DeRoe surprised with the speed when he first went against them. Okay, SMU will dictate our season. I'm with you, Rockin'. though. That is 100%. I think we all said that on the podcast too, man. That SMU and Alabama back to back. That's gonna set this tone
Yeah,
of this season.
yeah. That'll tell me how everything is going to go.
SEC's going to 9, so that's not going to help much. But there's so many good teams in the SEC, so they
Yeah.
kind of won't lose nothing. But yeah, man, did I surprise you with this 4-1 speed?
Man, first of all, I don't know about it. But man, I remember I remember when I first met Coop. Well, I ain't met him. I ain't meet him, but we was at the camp, the FSU camp. And they had two groups going, one-on-ones. You know, they had the play group. Yeah, you go over there, we can work with you. But they had the dogs over here, three,
No,
four,
no, 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 no.
four
Let me tell this story.
Man, what are you talking about, man?
No, because I want to, because we heard it from your point of view, but you got to realize my point of view was crazy. Y'all got to realize I never lost a 1v1-on-1 rep, so I'm feeling myself. And like Christian said, they had a little play group and the real deal. I'm over there in the real deal. So I'm on my street, All I'm doing is bull rush, quick stuff. They said, all right, cool. Odell said, Chicken, bring one out. They pulled Christian out the barn. They said, Meadows, come on. I said, okay, little wider. He got in a good stance that you couldn't really tell if he was gonna jump out or really, pop back in the pass set. So as soon as I got out my stance, he popped me once. I said, hold on, wait. I wasn't even ready. I wasn't even ready. But yeah, I ended up losing that. I mean, I didn't lose. I lost the first round.
But
we read it back. We read it back. I won the second one, so we kind of went half-half. But I never lost the rep until that day. That's when I realized, and I even told Coach Odell, and Coach Odell was telling me, we got to get, we had to get him. I didn't know how to explain myself when I went back to Coach Odell. Coach Odell, what'd you do wrong? I said, well, no, Christian had a pop on him. Christian, that's one thing I always said about Christian, man. He always had a great pop. And I don't know if y'all know what I mean when I say pop when I go against offensive linemen. It's basically that first initial punch. Yeah, if you got a good one, you will never. Christian can tell you, offensive lineman with a great punch, they hardly lose.
Yeah, they can shut the play. They can shut you down at the start of the play with a good punch. You're gonna be like, oh.
Christian had that punch of I don't have no offers. I'm starving out here. That's what I'm saying. I came out. You know me. I'm undefeated, baby. Came on. Right. I was like, hold on, whoa, this is.
I was sending everybody my tape. They were reading the mess. I'm like, oh, baby, all right.
This one I knew Christian was a different breed. I said, good rep, Christian. No, I didn't say the full sim. I said, good rep. That boy didn't say nothing. That boy was deaf mute, though.
But I'm trying to get it, man.
You know what?
I was trying to get that thing, dog.
Yeah, man, that was different, man. That's when I knew. Yeah, Christian, we had to get him on this squad, man. Lo and behold, we ended up getting him. But a lot of people pointed out about this ACC schedule that Miami's not on here, so that's kind of weird.
But they way out.
They got a stronger. They said this allows a stronger college football playoff resume, especially if you schedule another dominant Power 4 team. Keeps ACC teams satisfied for the ones that want to leave, like Florida State, because you give them scheduling flexibility. So we'll see how it works for them, but we'll see if it sticks or not. But this goes back to what we was talking about with Coach Norvell. Florida State hires a director of high school recruiting. They hire a new role in the off to help Coach Norvell out. They hire Mitch Kiomboy from Duke, and as soon as I heard from Duke, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was
hell. They ain't no.
once I heard Duke, I know that this is Coach Garrett's guy, and as we all know, we praise Coach G for what he done at Florida State. So, and not to, I didn't know my last year he was there, so I must didn't notice him, but they said he was at Florida State from 2022 to 2024 before
Mm.
joining Duke, and I guess he went with Coach G everywhere he been. So this he must be Coach G's guy, and I guess the opportunity presented itself. So uh, he brought him in. So we'll see. He must be heavily trusted. So we'll see how it goes, man. Get these high school guys. Make sure we're getting the right high school guys. Just don't
Yeah.
get the high school guy. Make sure we're getting the right one. But yeah, Christian, pretty much what we was talking about earlier, man. Another set of eyes that Norvell ain't got to look at, man. He ain't got to worry too much about it. He got guys for that.
Mm-hmm. And where he could focus on the team and hey, when you bringing these guys in for a reason, and you director of high school recruiting, and direct it.
Yeah,
Don't come up to me unless you got a plus or a positive. I don't want to hear no negatives. I'm here. I'm so damn.
that's
Let
real.
me keep me informed on the 3 stars, 4 stars, 6 stars. Yeah, yeah.
That's real.
Let me know.
We got a Seminole man that was named in the top 100 list ahead of the NFL draft. As I mean, we shouldn't. There's no surprise, but the Athletic named ranked defensive tackle Daryl Jackson Jr. as the 69th ranked overall prospect in this draft, and the 6th ranked defensive tackle in this class with 80 tackles, 7.5 TFLs, 4.5 sacks, one forced fumble. Like I said, if he keeps doing what needs to be done, I'm sure his stock is not is not done growing. He has combine and the pro day left, so guys, we can literally see another Fisk. Literally, we can literally
No,
see a guy
really.
jump. Yeah, he needs a good combine, and I don't think I think numbers would help, but his field drills would be so crucial. The way he can get over them bags, move them feet, move them hips.
He's
Because
six six,
what
6'7".
Christian, what is the first thing you think of when you see a big player, either tall or big, wide or height? What's the
Mhm.
first thing you think of?
Can't move.
Can he move? So that's what
Can't,
a lot of people are gonna be saying. Can this guy move? When we do the club spin, is he gonna be all over the place? When we when
keep that
we
thing low and tight.
when he pop up from the bag and go over the bag, is he looking down or is he eyes up, feet moving like butter? You know what I mean? So we'll see. But shout out to baby girl out there.
Hey
But
man,
uh, yeah. So like I said, his stock isn't done. Um, you got an FSU assistant gone after 1 month of being at Florida State. We had Notre Dame is hiring Sean Shivers as their assistant wide receivers coach after spending 1 month at FSU as an assistant running backs coach. He played at Auburn under Malzahn and finished his career at Indiana in 2022. But he played for Malzahn, so I'm sure that that was who he was closest with there. And now that he's retired and gone, I'm pretty sure he wasn't trying to be there without Malzahn because he has no Florida State ties. And that's what I'm kind of guessing. It was either that Malzahn left and retired, or that assistant wide receiver coach at Notre Dame is paying more.
yeah.
So I know it's either one or the other,
That
but I'm
name
kind of
sound
leaning
real
towards the
familiar.
Malzahn.
Shivers.
Yeah, he was the
So,
year Indiana started getting good, like started switching the. All right, they kind of decent now. He was the starter running back.
mm, for sure.
So assistant running back coach for us. Yeah, that's why. So that's what I'm saying. That assistant wide receiver coach at Notre Dame must be paying more, or
Yeah.
with Malzahn retiring, he don't want to be there. But not exactly irreplaceable. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's not really a big loss, but it is kind of. Only reason I put it is because it's kind of surprising. He was only here for 1 month, so I'm pretty sure it was either that Malzahn news or money. But he started off coaching in 2024 in high school,
It was
and then he
probably
was.
both. He was probably
That's
from
what
the
I said.
state. He was probably from the state and be like, hey, come on, son. You down there in Florida, come back to Notre Dame. We can up your salary by 15,000, and we'll put you in a nice condo. You know, make sure, yeah,
Uh,
new car, new truck. Okay. Yeah, they probably hit him with that cheese.
I mean, he just started his coaching career. I think this was his first
Oh,
big role
don't
because he
let
was a
him.
GA.
But don't let him just. Oh, that means he young. Oh yeah, they threw
Yeah, he
that
young.
cheese. They threw that cheese on. They
Yeah,
threw that
because
cheese
he
on.
was a GA, and then this assistant running backs coach was his biggest title, and now he's assistant wide receivers coach. So yeah, he's young in the game. But
The
we'll see, man.
title and the cheese.
We got some more FSU topics on Wednesday to cover, but we're gonna head into our college football section, man. We got another move, Christian. We talked about this last episode. The MAC has voted to add FCS Sacramento State into their conference, football only, starting this next year, costing Sacramento State $18 million to join, plus $5 million to join the NCAA. But this is what we talked about last episode. Not every team should have postseason eligibility. Ain't no way this team should be making no bowl game. I don't care who they are.
And then
I
like
don't
man,
care. They go
we
ahead,
got,
Christian. If they go 13-0, you put them in the playoff.
first of all, they don't even come close to the track record that North Dakota State presents. Man, no doubt. Yeah, see, they can come on up. Come on up. We see what you do. But I mean, hold on. Oh, they in the MAC. Oh no, no.
Yeah,
How
I
about
was
say
gonna
North
say
Dakota in the Northwest? Yeah, they in the Northwest.
this is the first West Coast team to make the jump to FBS, and the first MAC program on the West Coast on Pacific timing. So that means they will travel. They will travel over 2,000 miles to play their MAC opponents. High risk, high reward overall. Because a high risk, you could get your butt whooped every game and travel across the world. Or
Yeah.
a high reward, you could end up being good. Everything working out, getting recruits in and all. But like I said, they're not like North. You just said it. They're not like North Dakota State, so they don't need no postseason play for the next couple of years. They went 7-5 last year, 5-3 in the Big Sky Conference. But their opponents will be Akron, Ball State, Bowling Green, Buffalo, Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan, Kent State, Miami of Ohio, Toledo, UMass, and Western Michigan. This
I
should be
either,
pretty good. I
I,
mean, it
either-
ain't bad.
I either got Toledo or Kent State winning that conference. I'm putting my money down right now. I got
Sacramento
Toledo.
State not coming in dominating.
No,
Jacksonville State moved up and they're holding their own. True. What Jackson? What conference
Jacksonville,
Jacksonville State in?
Jacksonville State is in Sunbelt.
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 Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's real.
Sunbelt.
That's a good point, right? Yeah. So I might need. I'm gonna look at some of their highlights because I was just looking at all the words and researches of it, but
Yeah,
I never really watched them play. I don't know what
Sunbelt
type
got
of
some pretty
program they
decent
got.
teams over there. Kennesaw State just had a good year.
Yeah, they went like what 10-1,
Mm-hmm.
11-1. So yeah, man. Dang, this is crazy. But speaking of FCS, the top FCS quarterback finds his new home, man. He's going with Bill Belichick. Everybody. Christian, we talked about this guy on the podcast. He held the record in the NCAA for 46 straight pass completions. No incomplete pass for 46
Don't worry about it.
passes straight.
Bill Belichick from the hell out of this kid is I ain't gonna say number one draft pick.
You think Bill Belichick gonna work with him?
All Bill Belichick needs is a good quarterback and a stout defense. Now, like
He
I
threw
said,
for he threw
he
for 300. Well, go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say, man, he don't have a full off season now, so I'm pretty sure he don't got the transfer and the recruits that he want. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a better look at NC State, not NC State, North Carolina team than last year, but.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see how. Hey, it's the big leagues for him. He ain't used to no teams like this. So we'll see.
He comes from NAI. I got Bill Belichick as my coach, but anything is possible. I'm gonna go out here and cheat the world.
That's
At least that's what how I'll be thinking. But
we got an HBCU madness, man. The 2026 NFL Combine list sparked strong reactions from HBCU fans after seeing that no HBCU players were selected to participate in this year's NFL Combine. What's your thoughts on that, Christian? Because, man, I just thought there was no ballers in HBCU this year.
I was just gonna say, like, usually you'll hear somebody's name from HBCU. Man, they ain't because but they have their own combine too, like the HBCU. They have their.
That's what I was thinking. Didn't they have their own?
They have their own. So like
they still have it or it's gone?
I think they should still have it.
I was gonna say,
I
why is
ain't
this a
hear nothing
problem?
about it being like taken away or anything, but
But it's hard for them HBCUs to compete with them FCS and FBS teams now.
yeah,
They
man.
got to compete with Sacramento State, Ball State. Those are just the lower tier teams.
Yeah.
Then not they got to get over Georgia's roster. By the time they get done with all them rosters, I'm pretty sure they already got the 300 people.
Yep.
But it's all good. We'll see. But we're gonna have to send our quick prayers up to the Sutherland family. Man, the University of Northern Iowa's freshman tight end Parker Sutherland tragically passed away just before turning 19 years old after a medical emergency was reported during their workout. Uh,
Man.
Sad, man. I just wanted to put it because I want to say these college workouts are no joke at any college level. Like, I don't want
No.
people thinking, oh, D1 workouts are crazy. Man, them workouts is crazy any college you go to. He's a freshman, so he probably didn't know. But for any athletes coming up, man, make sure you're taking care of your body.
Yeah.
Football is a hard sport that demands a lot out of you.
And
And
if,
oh, go ahead, Christian.
no, go ahead.
No, I was going to say because these coaches, and these coaches and players, they're going to demand everything out of you. But it's up to you to make sure that you're prepared for that. And of course, coaches got to know the limits. But it's once you plan the game, Christian, it's hard. Once we end up in them conditioning them all season workout, it's hard to find a
You ready
limit. It
now.
ain't no limit. You got to keep going, but your
Mm-mm.
body got to be ready for it.
And if them coaches send you that workout regimen before you even come to the campus, do it. Do it. Man,
No,
man,
it's
Tricky sent me a whole PDF. I think I probably still have it if I go through my Google Drive. Man, whole PDF for the Florida State workouts, cone drills, lifts, all types of stuff, boy.
just real. But that's what I'm saying, man. Just like I said, prayers up to just the
Yeah,
whole
that's sad.
Northern Iowa's community and his family. But yeah, man, just
He probably was a
take care of your
stud too,
bodies.
ready to take over.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
On the other hand, man, shaking my head, man. I'm pretty sure y'all seen this. The BYU star wide receiver one, Parker Kingston, has been arrested and charged with first degree felony. I can't even say that word on YouTube, but it's crazy. After a year long investigation, he's currently held in jail with no bond and he was removed from the roster. What's your thoughts on this, Christian? I don't know. Did you see this breaking
I did
news?
not. I did
So
not.
he was their best receiver last year. Everybody was expecting most out of him. Cause, but my thing is, you don't get convicted unless there's severe evidence against you. So that means he's cooked. This guy is cooked.
He's bro, a year long investigation. Oh, you best believe that evidence is solid. If they took a year to gather,
Can
man, every
Can I
time you
tell
see
you a
them,
plot twist, Christian?
what happened?
He got engaged 4 days ago.
Well, they cancel their wedding,
That's what I'm saying. What you gonna do?
take their ring back,
Yeah, my husband was a rapist.
resend invitation, take your RSVP, take all that off. Yeah, all that.
Yeah,
It
he's
is.
done.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
But I put this here, of course. We give game, man. Be smart, treat women and men with respect, and don't act like you'll get away with it. Because, like Coach Odell always told me, it might take a day, it might take 3 days, it might take a month, it might take 2 months, it might take 7 months, it might take a year, it might take 3 years. But when it gets you, it's gonna get you.
Yeah.
It's gonna come back and get you. And there's no time limit on it. So, like I said, don't think not everything's gonna get kicked on, pushed under the rug, man. Eventually, everything's gonna come into the light. And I'm pretty sure he probably thought this wasn't gonna happen. He probably thought he was out the blue. He had a great season too. They were investigating him every week, every game. After every game was over, he's celebrating the win. The police is celebrating new evidence. So
Yeah, that's tough.
be
That's
smart, y'all. That's
that's
all I gotta say. Uh, Christian, man, he was granted another year for now. Ole Miss quarterback Trinidad Chambliss has been granted a sixth season by college of college football by a Mississippi State court judge, which was an Ole Miss alum. Wink, wink. The NCAA can still appeal it though. What's your thoughts on that though?
I feel like even if he wasn't the Ole Miss alone, man, if you out here giving guys 10th year seasons,
You
this
don't.
man can't have his 6 year. It's
The
coming for.
NCAA the NCAA denied him 3 times before this happened. It took for them to get an Ole Miss judge to get him passed for the 4th time because the judge overruled the NCAA. That's
Yeah,
crazy work.
give it to him, bro. You gotta just give it to him. Like I said, if you can offer the other dudes 7 years, 8 years, this dude over here 32 with 3 kids and a grandkid on the way, and he's still playing. But this man can't get his 6 year. Man, let the dude play, man. Let him
Yeah,
play.
I just you want? Can I hit you another plot twist?
Whatever.
Castellanos posted this, reacting to it. Said, "All I needed was somebody to fight for me."
But you went to the Florida man. First of all, you went to a Florida State alone. Easy.
No, he said that he wished he had somebody fight for him so he can get an extra year of college football so he can play at Florida State.
Man, that old Miss
Boy, you
Judge.
crazy.
No, first of all, yeah,
Bro, ain't nobody finna fight. Bro,
with all due disrespect.
Christian, you the same one who said, bro, we finna, the city of Tallahassee will have a protest if Castellanos goes back as quarterback.
They probably, hey, what you doing, man? You can't go on now. That state building.
Court said, does the court want Castellanos granted another year?
Oh, the fans don't even let them get in the courtroom. Hey, where you going, man? Hey, stop flies and jet. Watch out, man. Watch out, man. Yeah. Not if reading is good.
But no, that's just what it comes to. I mean, we seen, and this goes back to when the transfer portal NIL first came out. Man, you don't get 2-3 years to show us what you got, especially if you coming out the portal and you a junior, senior, last year guy. You don't get no second chance. You should already be ready. That's what Norvell's really saying about Ashton Daniels. We shouldn't have to be doing too much. You should already be seasoned. We shouldn't have to put too much more seasoning on you.
All we get to do is put you on the plate, serve you to the customer.
Exactly.
That's
Castellanos wanted to get seasoned a little more. No, man. No. We working on the next dish.
Yeah, we good. We all right.
We working on the next dish.
No disrespect.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, we all right.
But the cost of these college football rosters, man, Ohio State and Texas Tech rosters were one of the highest paid for rosters. Basically, they had over, if you combine those rosters, that was over $63 million in NIL. But both teams were eliminated in their first matchup in the college football playoff. What's your thoughts on that? It's crazy to see how
You be
much
spending
money.
all that cheese, and both of y'all losing the first round again. But just
Spend
stop.
your buddy wisely, man.
Just stop, man. Just stop. That is crazy, though.
It's just crazy seeing how much money teams are willing to pay players, not knowing what exactly they're getting or how the team will mesh. Like you're just hoping and praying. Like, man, no, I gotta know. I gotta do enough background check to where I can tell you're the type of guy for this program that can help us, and not only when it looks beautiful, first half of the season, first quarter, second quarter. What about in the ACC championship and the college football playoff in the fourth quarter when it's 8 minutes left and we need some guys to step up? That's in the moment I'm be like, hold on, didn't we go to the transfer portal and pay this dude like $2 million?
Mm-hmm.
What is he doing in the last 8 minutes of the fourth quarter? When we need him, nothing. Throwing a fit on the sideline. No, man. Sorry, I'm good. But everybody's getting used to the new era. But as everybody's learning, spend your money wisely.
That's it.
But the rivalry is back, Christian. I don't know if you knew this was a rivalry, but I should have known. The Idaho and Boise State rivalry is back after Boise State paid Idaho $450,000 for a game in 2031. I mean, dang, why announced it so early? But on Boise, but it's at Boise. But is the old rivalries coming back? You think?
They should. Best for business, best for football. You know, their revenue to keep coming in, get the people what they want to see, man. Some people live by those old rivalries, bro.
I think you're going to see more of. I think you might see with the format changes, we might see old rivalries um, come back. I probably got to do my research for Wednesday's episode, but some old rivalries that we don't see anymore might start coming back, especially with everybody, Christian, everybody getting these extra slots to put in the game. I'll throw in a new rivalry. Shoot, who we haven't played in a minute? Put them on the schedule.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we go. But then again, we might lose some key rivalries. So win lose. We'll see how it goes. Moving on to our hot topics, man. For PlayStations, man, they said if you can't buy a PlayStation now, you can lease a PlayStation 5 for $11 a month. Do you think this is a smart move? I'm thinking some of these PlayStations ain't gonna see them PlayStations again. I don't think people gonna be bringing that back, or just shut the whole system off.
I
When they
will
don't
just
pay it.
save your. I will just save your money. Get ready for the PlayStation 6.
Yeah, they probably just trying to get the rest of the PlayStation 5s out the way. They say
Yeah.
you can lease one for $11 a month. Would you do it, Christian? You know, I'm on the Xbox side.
I
So.
got mine already. I had mine for a couple years now. You know what I'm saying?
But
Good.
I was saying, if it works out well, I can definitely
Some people gonna
see
do.
see other companies following this, and not just gaming companies. You might just see other companies start
Yeah.
taking
Another way to
advantage.
get your product right out there. And make it
But my
fit.
thing is, how you gonna get it back?
Now you hold the card. They're gonna get that money.
Oh yeah, just keep charging that card.
They're gonna get that cheese.
What's real? Football in Australia, man. The NFL announced that they will have a Wednesday game to open up the 2026 NFL season with 49ers versus Rams in Australia. Roger Goodell is pushing to get football more global attention after last year. I think it must have did a great job last year, but I know players didn't like it. But I think they're maybe testing for future international NFL franchises, Christian. You never know, man.
That'd be too much.
But maybe just probably just to host games and stuff, man. I'm
Yeah.
thinking if it keeps doing good, they might end up making a team over there, the Australia Bandits.
No, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Shout out to OG Island boy. But
Do that.
I think it's smart for business, complicated for players, but great for headlines. 49ers versus Rams in Australia. It sounds good. I know the players don't like it.
It's 21 hour flight, what?
That's what I'm saying. Then you got to turn around and got to play Sunday night. Nah, man. But week one, they should have games almost all week. So, hey, man, we got to wait a couple hundred more days till this football season starts back up. But we'll be ready. This is the oldest player doing this, man. LeBron James become the oldest player in NBA history to record a triple-double against the Mavs. He had 28 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists, while also recording his fourth straight game with over 10 assists, passing John Stockton for the longest streak by a player 40 years or older. Like I said, y'all, I think we're going to have this conversation every episode because it seems like every week LeBron is breaking a record because you got to realize he is now the oldest player. So now anything he does is think they're going to be history.
Yeah.
So that man can drop 40 points tomorrow, and that's going to be the new hot topic. He is the oldest player to drop 40 points. Then he might mess around, drop 60. Then he's going to be the oldest player to drop 60. 60, 20, 10, I don't know. But shout out to him, though. Did a good job. The point guard, man, he retires, man. A lot of people say he deserved a better way out. But Dwayne Wade said it best. He said not everybody gets to land their own plane. That's real. But Chris Paul has decided to retire after 21 seasons in the NBA. 12-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, 9-time All-Defensive Team, 6-time Steals champ, 5 times assist champ, NBA Rookie of the Year, member of the 75th anniversary team. Christian, what is one thing that's missing?
Championship, man.
He ain't got no wins, man. I know 2 seasons haunt him. That the Suns, when he was with the Suns, they almost won that. And the Clippers. Clippers could have took it one day. I think it was 2013. No.
They was in the West. They was in the conference final.
Yeah, 13 and 14. But yeah, I know those 2 years haunt him the most, but the real will under. I know a lot of people said, "Dang, we hate the way Chris Paul went out." Christian, the real one's always going to know who one of the real point guards in the game was.
Chris Paul, my favorite point guard. Yeah, I like Curry, but I like Chris Paul.
He had 23,000 points, 12,000 assists, 2,000 steals. He is the one of 3 players in NBA history with that stat, with those stats. LeBron James and Russell Westbrook. There's only 3 players in NBA history who's ever done this, and 2 of them are still playing, so it's going to continue to grow. But yeah, man, shout out CP3, man. He was a cheat code for me, man. He's one of the reasons why the Clippers are my favorite NBA team. I'll never forget Lob City and what they did for my childhood, man. Shoot, man, I love watching the boys play, but just know that he was the realm of it, man. He was the main one throwing them creative alley oops. Jamal Crawford, Caron Butler, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, man, Matt Barnes out there. It was a squad.
Ron Butler, boy.
Come on, man. You know it. But Seminole, man. Seminole gets another All-Star nod. Raptors forward and former Seminole Scotty Barnes is voted as an All-Star for his second time in his NBA career. Shout out to him. And I just want to say, man, that 2020 team at Florida State was special. I hate that COVID ruined it, but that team could have won the championship that year. They had Terrence Mann, Scotty Barnes, Forrest. They were doing big things.
Yeah, them ball nasty.
Hey, Michael Jordan, man. I know you probably seen it all over, Christian. After winning 6 NBA championships, Michael Jordan won his first major title as a NASCAR owner. This man won the Daytona 500. What can't this man not win?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tyler Reddick brought home his first trophy as well. This is his first Daytona 500 win. But Michael Jordan was out there happy. I don't know if you see that boy was holding. They said he was celebrating like he won the NBA Finals. I said, boy, that boy loved to win. That boy was holding the trophy up, smiling.
Well, they 500, boy. That's big race, boy.
I never looked at it. I might get into
it. Yeah, I always hear about it. But yeah, Daytona 5. Oh yeah, well, for sure.
They said MJ was out there acting a fool, man. I said that boy just love to win. That's all. That's all that is. But let's see. Wrong words for the media. That's costing him a $19 million buyout, man. Kansas State fired their head basketball coach after they started 10-15 overall and 1-11 in the Big 12. He mainly got fired for what he said in the media. He said that after they got blowed out, they said that these players do not deserve to wear the uniform. They are embarrassing, basically. He said the fans were so embarrassed after that press conference, they showed up to the next game with paper bags over their head. Christian, do you think it's okay to... Sometimes I think it's okay, but then when stuff like this happens, I'm like, all right, you can't be doing that. If your team just got blew out, is it okay to... He said that... Basically, the AD said he shouldn't have said all that stuff, being negative and embarrassing us. I mean, he probably wasn't lying. You're 1-11 in the Big 12, 10-15. You don't deserve to wear the jersey. I was saying that on the podcast when, Christian, we was in 2024 when we was losing all them games. I said them boys don't need to be wearing them jerseys. I'm pretty sure Norvell wanted to say it too. But I guess that goes to show you, man, you can't... There's right things to say in the media. There's wrong things to say in the media. Let's not get it wrong, Christian. He probably was right, but there's some things you just can't say. Cause I can only imagine if Christian was the head coach, and Christian team just lost 20-98, and they say, Christian, you got any, Coach Meadows, you got any words for what happened tonight out there? It ain't gonna be nice. I'm pretty sure Christian gonna be fired tomorrow for the words he said.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say. No comment.
No comment, for real.
No comment.
There's gonna be that one reporter who will ask you a question and fire you off. What did y'all do during the week to have a performance like this?
They're gonna get cussed out. But I said no comment, bro. Golly, man. Back up. I get my security to come forward, you know. Well,
yeah, he said he brought the players in. So, yeah, that's why I said it's just wrong things to say in the media. Oh yeah, 1-11 in the Big 12. Oh dang! I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure practice for them the next day was crazy. He probably ran them like dogs. But yeah, you're right, OG Rhinos. You brought him in. That's probably why they fired him so quick. You can't be saying that you brought him in. But this is one of the questions that I told OG Caleb that we're going to start answering kind of one question each episode because he hit us with so many. But he asked us, what would you do? What would you have done differently? That's why I messed up. I typed it wrong. But what would you have done differently in college with your college career to make an NFL team?
'Cause I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't say I could do anything differently. 'Cause I got caught with the injury bug, man. So I mean, it
Yeah,
happens to the best of us. So I mean, but
yeah,
you know, can never be, you know, you'll never know when injury will come through.
that's real. And I was going to say that too, but if not the injury, I'll probably say go more into who I am as a defensive tackle. Uh, kind of got to, I was put it like this, Christian. When a coach tells you to do something, I mean you're trained to do it no matter what. Coach Odell said, go through this A gap and put your right hand on his chest and put your left hand right here and drive him back. Snatch. That's what I'm gonna do. And I realized that the greatest D tackles that played at Florida State, they wasn't always doing what Coach Odell told them to do, and that's where I got misaligned. I thought doing everything Coach told me to do from point to point will get me what I need, but if you really think, if every defensive tackle I heard of, like, you gotta think Naughty went through a whole situation where he didn't know if he was gonna be that guy. He started doing his thing, mixed with a little Odell stuff, but most of his thing, second round pick. Fisk. Fisk was about to. He was like, how am I not making no plays? Second half of the season, he started doing his own thing. He's gone. So that's why I said just be a playmaker, man. Make plays. That's what everybody says. That's why I just make plays. Just no matter what, make a play. If you see it open, go get it. Even though it's not in the defense, if it's right there, go get it. But other than that, appreciate you, OG Caleb, for that question. But appreciate all of our OGs and all of our supporters coming in, checking in with us this Monday night. Uh, Hopefully you all enjoyed it. We'll see y'all on Wednesday for episode 20. Man, we're already 20 episodes in. Well, if you count the special guest episodes, that was probably around 25. But yep, this season 4 is going to come to an end at the end of February. But definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll see y'all on Wednesday at 1 p.m. This is the road to 7,000 subs. We are now over 6.7 thousand. You can also get your quote today with Josh Post and his team at State Farm. You can give him a call at 321-254-8406 or visit his website at www.joshforme.com. And lastly, you can get your In the Coop podcast t-shirt, and make sure members, you can get your discount code for free shipping in the YouTube community feed. But other than that, Christian, we up out of here, man. We will see everybody on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Hopefully everybody enjoys the rest of their night, and we'll see you all in the early afternoon on Wednesday.
Peace.
Yes, sir.